Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia. Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Allison, and today we are playing Nancy Drew at Midnight in Salem. I am so frickin'. Actually, yeah, that's a good word. That's a good made-up word to use. Because I don't want to use frick anymore, but I don't want to curse. Frickin'. Oh gosh, okay. I'm going legit insane with this game. Just because I'm trying to get it to be playable for me while recording the game. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, welcome to Nancy Drew at Midnight in Salem. I'm actually pretty much excited because today I will actually be going into new territory here. Because as it originally should be, this is a blind playthrough. And I am now going into the blind part of it officially because I have no idea what I'm doing now. So I will most likely be calling Ned and Nancy's dad a lot for hints because I'm sure the task list will not help me. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to be doing for hints. Honestly, I don't know why they did the amateur and master detective thing here. If we're not going to be getting any hints for amateur, what's the point? By the way, now that I brought it up, with every single Nancy Drew game, when you hit new game, you actually get to choose from two detective levels. One is amateur and the other is master. Now before Midnight in Salem, there was a difference between the two. Amateur has detailed task lists, hints available, and I've already forgotten what the third one was. It's been a long day. And for master, basic task list, no hints. You don't get any help from your friends within the game. Here's what's interesting though. Before game number 28, Ghost of Thornton Hall, there basically was no task list in Master Detective. And with the new updates on the new interface that Her Interactive had on their own engine, their personal engine, you actually had two new features, the hint system and the fast combo feature. And what I actually really liked about it was basically both. There was actually a third feature. I should have brought that up throughout the different games since the update, but there is a third feature to the updates of the engine, and that is basically the additional task list in Master Detective. Yeah, there actually is a task list in Master Detective, which is super sweet. I really like that because it makes me look forward to playing Master Detective on Ghost of Thornton Hall and the games after that for this year. As far as the other games before that, most likely they're going to be live streams. Just because if I try to do them on playlists, it's just going to be super difficult. Because if I don't know what I'm going to be doing in the next video, whether I write it down or if I just check my inventory, I'm just going to be clueless. Anywho, I think besides one more thing to mention, actually no, there's two things. One, Her Interactive bases all their video games off books from the Nancy Drew book series, and this particular game, Midnight in Salem, is based off the Witch Tree symbol. And I'm actually currently reading it so that I could do a book versus game comparison, and I will be doing that most likely when I actually do finish the book. Currently though, I'm actually noticing a huge difference, just because the book, it's not actually about a fire. It's not actually about a mansion being on fire. There is a museum. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to bring it up just because we're still at the beginning of the video. I will explain it at the end. That way I can encourage you all to get the book yourself. And I will be able to mention how you're going to be able to get a book yourself. With that, I'm going to mention the last thing. If anything in this video does not look familiar, it is because you have not been keeping up. Please check the description box below. There's a previous video as well as the playlist. I recommend the playlist because it will have everything that I've done so far with Nancy Drew, Midnight in Salem, and let's get it going. Oh my gosh. Continue. The loading for Midnight in Salem is dumb. For today's recording, it took over 4 minutes. Ugh, my computer. I'm still not hearing music. What the F? Alright, well, we're in the game now. Here is May. We're automatically zoomed in. Oh, hey, there's the Mona Lisa. So we can't look at anything. I'm gonna turn around. Okay, so we can look around. Look at these photos. They look so cute. These are real legit photos. That's awesome. I wonder who won the contest. Yeah, her interactive. The only way they use real photos is if people entered their contests. Her interactive always do contests, and those who win get the option of their photos or their artwork or whatever they entered to be in the next game. Sick! What is this?
Rust be gone. Now that's handy.
Rust be gone. Now that's
Never
handy.
know when a bit of stubborn iron oxide will get in the way of investigating.
Oh, the volume on my headset was low. That's why I couldn't hear anything. Found Rust Begun. Ooh, what's up here?
Hiking the Patagonian Highlands, Outback Safari, Survival Guide for the Rainforest of Myanmar. The Perrys have a real taste for adventure.
So it seems. Bum 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 bum. All right. Let us turn around.
Deirdre's convertible. Looks strikingly familiar.
Really? You're gonna say that? Looks strikingly familiar. After saying you know it's Deirdre's convertible.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah?
Do you mind if I look around the house?
Ugh, you're so weird.
What?
I'm done talking, okay?
The conversation structure there is just wrong. Why would you respond with that? That makes no sense. All we did was wanting to look around the house, and you think that's weird? Well, I guess it is weird considering we are staying in the place.
The kitchen table has a great view out into the neighborhood.
True. Alright, let's talk to Shannon.
Are you
Deirdre.
ready to leave yet?
Not
We
yet.
don't have all day.
What were you actually...
What were you actually doing before you picked me up from the airport?
What do you mean?
You gave May a non-answer when she asked why it took you so long to stop by here.
True.
A non-answer? Yeah, because I went to the police station.
Oh, yeah.
And?
And they're still going through the evidence. And when they found out I was May's cousin, they started laughing.
There's that freaking flash
So
again.
they think she did it.
Everyone does. So, I went to check out the Hathorn house myself.
Oh boy. Here we go.
But I never went inside.
The ghost?
What? No. There was some weirdo there who told me the ghost was going to steal my soul. It was totally creepy. And then I found out that everyone in this town believes in ghosts, so I didn't enter.
You believe in ghosts. That's cute.
Well, whatever or whoever it is, there's an explanation behind it. Did the police give you anything? Anything at all?
Yeah, because that would definitely help.
They told me there's a Judge Danforth in town, and he's going over the particulars of the Hathorn house estate.
Oh,
I found
right.
his
We were
office,
supposed to bring in a book.
But he kinda never let me enter his office. Believe me, I tried.
Yeah.
I know him. Not well, but enough to get through his door and have a conversation.
Alright, are we going into town or what?
Sure.
Who could gain something by burning down a house? Insurance claim,
question.
maybe?
Insurance,
Possibly.
revenge, vengeance,
Means, motive, and opportunity. We
guilt.
need to start interviewing. See if anyone checks off those 3 boxes.
And in your experience?
It's usually something much more personal.
That too.
This tour sounds interesting.
Don't tell Tegan that's your plan.
It'll give us a good overview of the town.
You mean I want to meet the real witch of Salem?
I mean, I wouldn't say she's a real witch, but
Yeah, I do. She might know something. I wonder why Tegan doesn't like her.
You don't have to investigate everything, Drew.
yes, I do.
Olivia steals Tegan's visitors, sounds like. You really want to do the dumb tour?
I thought you
Don't
didn't
have to
know
come
this
with
town.
me.
Side by side. Gotta be honest, it does sound more fun than the museum.
They both sound fun. That was an interesting blur. Okay. I Oh, look at that. That's cute. I'm gonna go upstairs and check my bedroom. Oh, there's hers.
I probably shouldn't be in May's room without an invitation.
Agreed. So, step back. Let's go this way.
The neighborhood looks peaceful from up here.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, there's a candle here. Interesting. There's our luggage. Hey, get. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I can observe. Gosh dang it. I saw that magnifying glass.
A good night's rest improves memory retention. But it's too early for bed.
Agreed. I just wanted to know that you acknowledged the bed. Can we not open this? Okay. Oh, I saw that.
Huh.
Ooh, we found a photo. Okay, so doesn't look like we can go over there. Let's go back in the living. Whoop, not leaving the house just yet. I saw that. Oh, come on.
This cozy fireplace hasn't been used in a while.
Okay. Alright. I guess that means we're leaving? did! Finally!
Hi.
Nance, how have you been? Thanks for finally picking up.
Sorry. I've been on a flight.
Busy on another case, huh? You know, you should really enjoy yourself more, Nance. Life's too short to be working all the time.
Life's also too short to be, taking a break.
This doesn't work for me. It's fun. Besides, crime doesn't take a vacation.
True.
Speaking of which, how's yours?
Ned, come on.
Yeah, 1 second.
Sounds like you're having fun.
You know, standard fare. Nothing too crazy. I miss you, Nance.
I miss you,
Hey, give it back.
too.
Nancy, I'll call you later.
Call you later, Nancy.
Well, that was...
Yeah. So, did they really break up? What the? I recognize that music though. That was from Phantom of Venice. That was the breakdown music that Nancy had to get down with. The Wing Chung tonight. I can't believe I just said that. That definitely made me feel old. Are we doing this again? Okay, good. Let's look around first. Whoa! Right in the face.
The museum is over there, across the square. That's where we can get the Real Witches tour tickets. The judge's office is in that building. If we want to go see him first, dive into the case. I think we should head right for the judge. What do you think?
We should go to the judge. We should go to the judge, but I want to check out the witch tour. We have no idea how long that's going to be going.
Maybe check out the witch tour? Something might pop out at us.
Her eyes.
Are you
Oh my
serious?
gosh.
I think witches are kind of cool. And you never know what you'll learn. Come on.
What is with you?
Gotta learn every angle of the case, babe. And, honey, that car of yours ain't part of... What? Oh, good grief. Deirdre! This is worse when you put our phone number on the internet. Oh, this is May. Or is this Tegan? No, this looks like Tegan. Hey Nancy, Deirdre gave me your number. Sorry about before. I was stressed. Don't worry about it. And thanks for getting in contact. Where can I find the museum? Oh, you're so welcome to come by. We're on the opposite side of the town square from the courthouse. Just turn right and go past the old cemetery. You can't miss it. Old cemetery? Thanks, I'll stop by. Great. Oh hey, but there's more texts. Hey Nance, I swear you would have loved this place. We should go here together sometime. There was a robbery, and the book I was looking for got stolen. What? Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. The thief dropped a torn plane ticket, so I'm following him back to the US. Nance, are you sure you shouldn't just let the police handle it? I am seeing this through. There is something going on, and I have to figure out what. Okay, just let me know if there's anything I can do. I will. Love you. Love you too. That is cute. Okay, so they are a thing. Talk to Tegan in the museum, talk to Judge Danforth. Okay, so we were going to do both either. Oh, no, Judge Danforth was a for sure thing. So, yeah, the tour was an option. So, I'm glad I chose to do the tour first.
Visitors! By now, you know the story of the witches of Salem. Those poor souls were caught in a time of fear and greed, and they paid the price. They may have died, but witchcraft lives on in Salem.
Is she wearing a mic? Yeah, I think she's wearing a mic.
Oh, this should be interesting.
The world would have you believe witches were not real. I'm not talking about old, ugly women who curse their neighbors and fly on broomsticks.
Sanderson sisters would object.
The truth is, witches are real. They have always been real. They are alive and well. They are powerful, carrying the secrets of the world beyond the one we see. Ritual, mystery, magic. Most exist now only in secret, and they may be standing among you even now.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that. This would be more interesting if the dialogue and the subtitles
It is
actually
said
matched.
that in Salem, a coven of witches settled in recent years, set on revenge for the deaths of the Salem witches. Their ritual, one midnight on Halloween, unleashed the angry spirits of the past.
And my eyes rolled.
Thank you. Now, if any of you are interested in the real history of the Witches of Salem, I provide self-guided tours through some of my favorite locations in town. And perhaps you too will see one of the restless dead.
Yeah, I can see why Tegan thinks Olivia steals the visitors.
A thief in Austria used the same kind of stage magic she's using.
Thief? There was a thief? What were you doing there?
Visiting a spooky old castle. You'd have liked it.
Do you regularly fly to Europe for investigations?
Pretty much.
Sometimes.
And if you want to learn about being a witch, come
Hey, the
forward.
candle! Alright, we actually are gonna have to stop here. Just because I'm noticing the time. Let's save. That way, if ever I need to change the outcome of the conversation, I can just go back here. But, like I said, I need to get going. So, oh, see, now that was a quick load. why the heck will that not work for loading into the game? I don't understand. Anyway, let's actually talk about the book, Witch Tree Symbol. I am actually going to do a little more research online for Witch Tree Symbol, because I really do think there's got to be more than 2 cover arts. There's got to be more than one revision of the original story. And I doubt the copy I have is the original copy, is the first edition. Because it would say if it was a first edition. And this book was published in 1955. I actually do remember going through the book, looking at the copyright date. But here's what's interesting. The book is almost, I shouldn't say completely different. There are similarities. Witch Tree Symbol is about Nancy and her friends, Bess and George, going to the Pennsylvania Dutch country, which is basically where the Amish live. From what I read in the book, and I'm sure the information is incorrect for our current time now, but in the book it says that there are 2 types of Amish: Church Amish and House Amish. Church Amish are the modern Amish. They have adapted to using our kind of technology. They actually don't mind using cars, having store-bought food and whatnot. So I have seen Amish people in public doing shopping and even gone to Wendy's, which is where I used to work, getting food. I love seeing that. It makes me so happy to know that there is Amish people and that they are interested in learning our ways. But I am happy that there are Amish people that, I shouldn't say Amish people, I am happy that there are Amish that prefer to stick to their original ways. Because really, House Amish, as strict as they are, I mean, it really is a good way to live. Free from all technology, learning the value of hard work, knowing how to cook, knowing how to sew, knowing how to churn butter. Dude, oh my gosh. I actually did my own research on how to make butter, and I read that all you gotta do is have heavy cream and shake it really hard for like 45 minutes. 45 minutes? I mean, I could probably shake it really hard, but I don't know if I can shake it for that long. What? Sorry, I'm saying that because I'm out of butter. Anyway, the story of Witch Tree Symbol is basically of one of Nancy's friends, and I suppose the friend would be a neighbor as well, is trying to go through her aunt's inventory, I suppose, because her aunt had died. Her aunt lived in a mansion, basically. And so they have to go through the mansion, go through all the itinerary, all the furniture and stuff, find out if any of them are valuable and what she should keep and stuff like that. They find out that one of the furnitures was missing. It was actually stolen. So the whole book is basically Nancy trying to find this piece of furniture. And meanwhile, I mean, there may be some physical evidence of knowing who stole it, but she is so adamant in thinking that it's this one person. I don't think it's him. Just because she found out who it was basically in like chapter 2 or 3. And here's the thing, hexes, witches, all that, they're lightly mentioned. There's no accusations, there's no fires, there's no blame game or anything like that up until like chapter 7. And then in chapter 8 it got really heavy and the blame game got directed toward Nancy. Yeah, this sounds a lot like Alibi and Ashes all over again. Oh boy. So this is definitely going to be an interesting book. I'm actually really enjoying it. And there is actually a way for you to get your own copy of Witch Tree Symbol. If you're wondering how, just check the link in the description box below. Earlier last year, I actually found a website. I don't remember the actual website name, but the company is Internet Archives. Internet Archives actually has different sections, and the particular section that you and I are more interested in is called Open Library. The website is called openlibrary.org specifically, and that is basically your local library online. And I really mean that. It's free. The only hitch is that you have to create an account, and I actually do not think you need to put in your email. I was worried about that at first when I created the account, and it turned out they didn't need it. I'm like, oh sweet, that's awesome. And what's really cool about the library is that it has so many different Nancy Drew books, and you can even look up any other books that are not Nancy Drew. Sci-fi, mystery, fantasy, romance, the adult kind of romance. I'm not going to say it because I am trying to keep this at least an appropriate level of Nancy Drew watchable. Anywho, Witch Tree Symbol is in that database. So I actually do have a direct link to that book. That link will be in the description box below, and I suggest you check it out. It is actually a really good book, and I am actually noticing the time. I gotta get going. At least this time the video might actually be less than 35 minutes. Oy, I'm excited. I need to stop recording for so long. With Midnight in Salem, it's hard to do that. Anyway, I gotta get going, everyone. I love you all so much. I hope I helped you out at least a little bit in this video. If not, I'm not doing my job. And I will talk to you all in the next video, which will be Midnight in Salem Part 4. Although there is the Wednesday video for Labyrinth of Lies. I did not upload Sunday's video purely because I suck at managing my time with editing. Anyway, peace. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, smash that like button like a kitten would. And if you're just now tuning into this channel, go ahead and click that ugly red subscribe button, make it that beautiful gray, as well as that bell icon right next to it. That will notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as Sundays, and even Wednesdays, which are late videos, and vlogs, which rarely happen. And I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! Everybody went young tonight. Everybody have fun tonight.